Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing really well, and a big warm welcome if you're new here, and thank you so much for joining me. Today I'm going to be looking at maximising your summer wardrobe with some stunning, elegant and classic pieces which I'm going to be styling up. I think I've got 10 looks. All the outfits and pieces that I'm showing you are timeless, elegant, quality pieces, and they're all designed to give you some summery inspiration. You may well have some of these items or similar already in your wardrobe, of course, which you can mix and match together too. Now, the pieces in today's video come from one of my very favourite clothing brands, Goelia, who I've worked with before, and I'm always so in love with their pieces. I wear them a lot. Now, I always want to bring you brands and give you style tips that are really going to add value for you and that you're going to love, and Goelia is definitely one of those. Now, I've selected 12 pieces which I think are kind of a summer capsule wardrobe really, and I've selected them particularly so that they can be mixed and matched together absolutely perfectly. There's a dress, there's tailored and casual trousers, a skirt, shorts, yay shorts, but you'll love them, guaranteed, a variety of tops, a waistcoat, a shirt, and last but definitely not least, a stunning little set co-ord which is just so summery. So for my first look one, I'm kicking off with the perfect vacation dress for summer. I think it's a real wardrobe staple in any woman's closet, to be honest, and a capsule wardrobe item. It feels like linen, but it doesn't crease like linen. It's what I'm wearing here. It's absolutely beautiful. And it's the most classic, timeless design. I could really see this style being worn by, well, in the past, obviously, someone like Audrey Hepburn. It's so quietly elegant. The colour is called Sand, and it's a sort of buttery vanilla colour, soft and light around the face, and that sort of light warm neutral that's kind of kind to the skin, and the perfect neutral to team with other warm neutrals as well. Now, this is in a medium size and it's got plenty of space, so I wouldn't feel too hot as the weather heats up, and the weight of it feels like real quality. It's kind of more designer like in feel, to be honest with you. I love that this dress has these epaulets here which give it more structure and shape, and I often say how important structure is to items that we wear, increasingly so as we get older, so it's a really flattering cut. Now, I could see this paired with a jacket for a more formal event, or with sneakers for a more casual meetup or lunch party outside perhaps, or as I paired it with here, wedge espadrilles, which I think combines a sense of relaxed dressing with looking put together at the same time. So colour wise, I've kept it neutral with the espadrilles and sunglasses, but it's a really versatile dress as it also lends itself to a pop of colour if you wished. Now, it's pieces like this, honestly, that means Goelia is always at the top of my list of go-to staple items. Okay, so now I'm moving on to some separates that are real staples as well in my look too. I'm a real fan of black and white. I think it's hard to beat in terms of chicness. Now, this is the pure wool short sleeve pullover, and I absolutely love it when a top has this contrast element with the white edging on the black t-shirt. I think it really elevates an item. Now, I've tucked it in here, but it also has the edging around the bottom as well, so it would be ideal to be worn outside the trousers as well. Now, as I said, it's actually made from pure wool, but it is so light that it could actually be cotton. Very fine, soft to the touch, which means it feels really fluid, you know, when it's on. Now, to be honest, the t-shirt worn with these to die for white wide leg suit pants makes such an elegant outfit, I think. Classic but contemporary and fresh. I think this sort of look would be perfect for something like lunch out in the summer or even dinner, and definitely to be worn on one of those chic city escape type short break things. And of course, these trousers would be a fantastic investment as they would go well with so many different things. You know, if you're a colour lover, teaming a beautifully cut pair of trousers like this with a bright block colour, for example, you know, something like coral or magenta pink or turquoise, would look the height of glam, but can be created so simply. Now, for your information, these are a size 27, and I will link all the pieces I'm showing you under the video, of course, and all the sizes that I'm wearing as well. But just before I go on to my next classic piece, I wanted to tell you about the discounts that I've got for you from Goelia. There are some really great discounts for everything on the Goelia site. Now, Goelia's current promotion is buy two, get 20% off, buy 3 get 28% off, and then you can use my code DEIR10 to get an extra 10% off. So if you use my code of DEIR10 together, you get 28% off when you buy 2 and 35% off when you buy 3. Now I'll put this information down below the video for you to have a little look at later, and I have linked all the pieces that I'm showing you in this video under the video too, but this offer applies to anything on the Goelia website. Okay, for my look 3. Now, if you find trousers a little too warm for your climate or where you are in the summer, how about this in my look 3? Yes, they're shorts. I know that shorts aren't to everyone's taste, as they can be problematic if you've got issues with your legs or you just feel uncomfortable in them, of course. Now, in fact, I did create a video all about what to wear if you don't want to wear shorts but want to keep cool and look stylish, which I will link under the video to give you some inspiration as well. But you know, these are so stylish, they're almost like wearing a skirt, to be honest, but if anything, more modest. They're very comfortable as they're loose and floaty, and they're A-line as well, so that makes your legs look thinner in comparison, which is always a good thing. They're very tailored, so I think they'd look fabulous even for a dinner out, or teamed with a dressy top as well. And you know, that would really balance the look actually. If you selected, say, a satin blouse to wear with the shorts, you might feel less self-conscious about exposing a little bit of leg. Now for another way to mix and match these pieces, let's look at my look 4. Now here I've teamed the tailored suit pants with a striped square neck knit vest top. Tricky to say. I honestly can't go without including stripes somewhere in my collections, and this is the loveliest, lightest little vest. This is black and white stripes, modern and I think quite youthful too. And again, it's so versatile. You could wear this with jeans and a linen shirt as a kind of a third layer if the weather wasn't so warm, or with a smart black trousers and a blazer for more formal wear. Now to mix and match this striped top with a pair of more dressed down trousers, in fact jeans, but elevated, it's coming up in my look 5. If you prefer jeans or something more casual rather than the tailored trousers, this is the same outfit, but I've just kind of swapped out those trousers for a pair of jeans, and they have a completely different shape from the tailored trousers as well. So this changes the look too. Now these jeans are high-waisted and fairly straight leg, not completely, a little bit wide, but fairly straight, so they're really classic and they'll stand the test of time. Now I love the high waist, as this style is so flattering for so many body shapes, with just a body skimming effect over the hips, holds everything in, and it makes our legs look much longer in comparison with our torsos. Of course, one of the great advantages of having a pair of white or ivory jeans like this is you can pretty much wear them with everything. They're perfect with other neutral colours, perhaps to ring the changes a little bit. Perhaps dove grey would look fresh and clean, or khaki green, which is one of my new neutral favourites. Love it. I always think that colours inspired by the Mediterranean are so gorgeous and glamorous. It's particularly worn with white trousers or white jeans. Things like, you know, sky blue, bright blue, jade green, bright canary yellow, vivid coral. All these sorts of shades are traffic stopping with white jeans. And of course, accessories can really change up the look too, without adding any other colours if you didn't want to. So things like raffia bags are brilliant, a straw wide-brimmed hat, jade necklaces and bracelets, or gold and silver. All these things really set off white jeans and trousers, and this is why I've chosen both pairs as some of my key mix and match items for summer. Or as you can see here, I've just tied a scarf onto the raffia bag for another type of look, just to add a bit of textural interest too. Now the next look includes a piece that I've always wanted to try, but I haven't done so far. So here it is in my look 6. It's a waistcoat, or vest you might call it. I always think they look the height of chic, but I've got to be honest with you, I've always shied away from them, much as I wanted to try wearing one, because I thought that with a larger bust a waistcoat might be a bit uncomfortable, or maybe that I'd have to get one that was much bigger in order to fit. Do any of you ladies relate to this sort of thing? I'd love to hear your comments on this. But you know, let me tell you, this one fits beautifully. It's just right, and I love the look. I really feel contemporary, and yet it's very elegant at the same time. And I think it's inspiringly simple and minimal. It's kind of like a blank canvas to dress up or down, however you want. And it's really classic too. It's made of acetate and I'm wearing the medium size here. And I also love these little elevated details, like the buttons are hidden. It just makes it look more classy and adds this touch of elevation. And you could style it in so many ways, of course, with blue jeans perhaps, or with shorts, or with a drapey skirt, or like this with these white jeans. Such a versatile piece to be dressed up or down. Of course, you could put it with a blazer too. That would look wonderful. So I'm moving on to a different way of styling it in my look 7. So I decided to go wild here and put my hair up. Well, it's wild for me. So I rarely wear my hair up, but I felt that the waistcoat somehow lent itself to hair up and a slightly more sophisticated look. Also, I wanted to show you these wonderful beige trousers. These are high-waisted tapered trousers. They're a great modern classic and a perfect light neutral colour to style up. Now, this is timeless, this silhouette is very timeless, which can carry you from now through summer into autumn, especially with this versatile shade. Of course, no selection of wardrobe staples would be complete without a shirt. So let me show you one in my next look. This is look 8. This is the puff sleeves V-neck women's shirt with a silk scarf as well. This is a cotton and polyester mix. What I love about it, it's just that little bit different. These really pretty puff sleeves add extra interest and just make it seem more feminine and light somehow. And also, wearing interesting sleeves like this is a great way to take the attention away from the torso too. Little tip here if you want to hide a tummy sometimes. Which makes me think, just a quick shout out to my video that I created last week on how to hide a tummy if you're bloated. We can all get bloated from time to time, so I created a video with loads of tips on how to style your looks and how to disguise bloating and your tummy really, and I will link it below for you to have a look at. Anyway, back to the shirt. It actually comes with a little silk scarf, as I said, to go round the neck, which is optional of course, but another pretty touch. Okay, now for something a little bit different in my look 9. This is a beautiful mulberry polka dot silk skirt and a knit top with, again, a contrast trim. Beautiful. So stylish and gorgeous. The skirt is so soft, it's flowing, it's floaty. It's everything you could want from a summer silk skirt, basically. It's a perfect classic skirt, but just with a touch of flirt and lift. It also comes with a delightful little rosette detail and a knotted headband and scrunchie if you wanted to add that. And all in this lovely polka dot design. And of course you could team it with black, with ivory. It's a warm shade of ivory, kind of buttercream actually, beautiful against the skin. And as you can see here, I've teamed it with this really elevated knit in the same warm buttercream colour and black. Now I love these charming little touches of the rosette buttons, and one of my favourite little techniques that I think is so elevating, a contrasting edging. It's really flattering too with the V-neck style and the elongating effect of the light line, you know, going down the length of the knit. It's such a lovely piece. And I could also see this worn with jeans or shorts or casual trousers too. Okay, for my last, but as I said before, definitely not least outfit, which is again a little bit different. Look 10. This is a gorgeous, I think, a bit Chanel-esque two-piece suit. It's rather different, I know, but I just love it. It's a skirt and a little blazer, of course. So the skirt makes it totally respectable, even though it's a tad on the short side, but it's so smart and refined. I think this little set would look totally in place in Paris with black slingbacks perhaps and black sunglasses, just sipping on a little espresso at one of those Parisian cafes, watching the world go by. But okay, so I'm fantasizing, but I think you get the picture. Wow, so I think I've come to the end of my mix and match summer staples, and as I said before, it's not all about buying, of course. This is more for inspiration, to give you some ideas on stylish and versatile ways that you can maximize your wardrobe for the warmer weather. In fact, all my videos are all about giving you stylish and versatile ways to maximize your wardrobe, not all about buying at all. But if you did want to buy some of these pieces, don't forget the discounts. So again, buy 2 and get 20% off, 3, 28% off, and then you can use my code DEIR10 to get an extra 10% off. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I really hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button to join our amazing community. So I hope you're having a really amazing day, an amazing week, and before I go, in case nobody else tells you today, let me tell you that I love you and I'm rooting for you to be the very best version of yourself. Looking forward to seeing you really, really soon. Lots of love. Bye.